your feel-good breakfast show.
Oh yes, Mzansi, welcome back. This is your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Let me tell you, you're about to feel inspired because this morning we are joined by ultra-marathon runner Matthew Trichardt, as well as the person who's, well, firstly, let me talk about Matthew. He's been taking on an incredible challenge, right? 31 marathons in 31 days. This is huge, and it's all to support the Secret Love Project. It's an NPO that helps uplift the homeless. Obviously, alongside him, we've got the founder, Michael Elliott, whose work is absolutely changing lives in Cape Town. So, gentlemen, I am so grateful that both of you are on the couch. How are you doing this morning?
Thank you.
Great, thank you, yeah.
Yeah, bro, 31 marathons in 31 days. Am I reading this correctly? Am I understanding what's happening here? Consecutively, every single day you ran a marathon.
Yeah, consecutively.
Why? What? How? What was the reason for this, man?
So I read a book by a man called Russ Cook, who ran the length of Africa,
Yeah.
and he ran a marathon every day for nearly a year. And I felt quite inspired by the book, so I wanted to try something like that. So I decided to do a marathon a day for a month, and I wanted to do some good with it. I've seen the work that Mark has done with the Secret Love Project and the homeless, and I wanted to raise some funds for them.
But like, how does someone decide that, cool, I'm just gonna go take on something so physically challenging and enduring that I could break my body trying to attempt it, right? You gotta have some sort of like fitness behind you. You gotta have some sort of crazy rationality. What was that rationality? What was that thing that made you say, I can't do this?
So for me, it's always been about mindset. It's pushing mental barriers and seeing how far I can push my body. That's basically the main reason for the ultra running, and I found that with running, it's the easiest way to push my personal mental barriers.
And when you see someone like the hardest geezer doing it, it makes you feel like, okay, well, if he can do it,
Yeah,
come
exactly.
on, surely. Listen, Michael, I want to find out about the Secret Love Project. Incredible organization doing great work in South Africa, Cape Town especially. But what exactly is this organization all about? Can you educate me on this?
So in a nutshell, what we do is we give heart stickers, thousands. We give them out free to the homeless. The homeless sell them, and they keep 100% of the profit. So this enables them to pay for food, clothing, shelter, uplift themselves. But because we are a money out organization, every time we get a new homeless person who we're supporting, we need to find funds to be able to sustainably give them money. And we're always looking for ways of raising money. So I so welcomed Matt's challenge that he set for himself in order to raise money for us, to give back to the community, and it's worked incredibly well. It's amazing.
So if anybody out there has like some crazy adventures or tasks, challenges they're going to take on, they should link up with you, right?
Absolutely.
Make it more impactful.
Absolutely. We're actually launching something called the Love Run on the 1st of March. It leaves from Cafe Caprice in Camps Bay. The entire community is welcome. There are a bunch of cool things happening. We get free waters and energy drinks and a discounted breakfast and things like that. It's community building, and the idea is to get the community to do good for the disadvantaged community. So we're trying to pull community together. So anyone who has a challenge or something like that, please reach out to us. We'd be happy to also help you set up a give and gain like Matt has done, and make every step count and let it do something good in the community.
Michael, that is so cool, man. And I've actually seen those stickers on the road. I think it's such a cool way of just sharing love for like an impactful reason, and it's working well, man. Thank you for that incredible cause.
Such a pleasure.
But more importantly, Matthew, thank you for putting your body on the line, for doing what you did, accomplishing the 31 days. How did your body feel after that?
It actually took me, so the first few days were terrible. I mean, it took like probably 10 days for my body to adjust to the whole thing.
Yeah.
I got injured on day 2. So I had to kind of push through that suffering. But I mean, the suffering I went through, you can't even compare to what the homeless go through on a daily, monthly, and sometimes yearly basis.
Yeah. Is that the reason for you highlighting and trying to do something for the homeless specifically?
Yes.
In terms of associating this run?
Yes, so it's suffering for suffering, basically.
Makes sense, man. I love that. Now, listen, you obviously mentioned that, there's this event happening on the 1st
of March.
1st of March. That's a great
8:30.
plug. How do people get involved in that? Who do they reach out
So
to?
they literally arrive at the Heart. We are going to create an Instagram ad where people can register. But if you come to the Heart, that is outside Cafe Caprice at 8:30 in the morning, we'll register you there, and then you get all these free goodies. There's a raffle and community building afterwards at Caprice.
Amazing, man.
Yeah.
I hope I can get into more of the technicalities here, because I'm still trying to wrap my head around 31 days, 31 marathons. It doesn't make sense to me. So I'm looking at the maths here. We're talking about like close to 1,500 Ks, right?
Yeah,
over
so
that, of that month. Is that
So
right?
it's 1,408 Ks, I think.
Oh!
Because on the last day, I ran my 31st marathon on the Saturday morning, and then at 8 o'clock that night, I started 100 Ks, which I ran from Cape Point all the way around to Green Point, and then I started the Peninsula Marathon to finish the 100
Did you
Ks.
do that this weekend?
Yeah.
You are absolutely joking, bro. So how do you prepare for something like this? Because you can run and you can run well, but this is not about running fast. This is about going far, going
Yeah.
long, and enduring. So you've got to change your mindset. You've got to change the way in which you run a race like this or a challenge like this. What did you have to tweak in terms of that approach?
So, I mean, I didn't even really know how to train for something like this. That's why I think the first 10 days my body had to like kind of
Yeah.
adapt. It's all just mindset. It's 100% mindset because your body is inevitably going to start breaking down. So my focus was just on keeping my mind on the goal of getting to the end, pretty much.
Wow, man. Look, I think if there was ever a sentiment of inspiration, it would be exactly what you just said now. I have no idea how to run a race, but yet the man did 31 marathons in 31 days. And I think that's a testament to guts, resilience, passion, and that mindset that you speak about. So clearly it's not as physical as it is mental. Would you agree?
Yeah.
I love that. And that means that Mzansi, you yourself can literally do anything that you want to achieve. If you have a mindset like this man over here, if you have the passion, the resilience, and you're doing it maybe for an incredible cause, well, then crazy things can happen. So maybe you want to do just that. You want to reach out to these incredible people, make it an impactful journey, and who knows, your mind could be doing some incredible things. And speaking of incredible, I think it's time to fill this man's belly up with something good and then get into a workout. But gentlemen, thank you so much. You're all incredible.
lot.
Again, we'll see you on the 1st of March for that event, 8:30
Perfect.
at Cafe Caprice.
Yes.
You should be there, Mzansi. We'll see you soon.